Grind to the rise, grind to the rise. Hey, Duke and I was just out running errands, y'all, and we was listening to our beloved radio station, listening to Dee and the crew out there. One of the old scenarios they brought up, they were talking about that pastor. You know, if your pastor was you caught your pastor, you know what I'm saying, and he gave you $5,000 to be quiet. He or she, you know what I'm saying? And say, what would you do? Got the stigma out there that the pastor and told everybody, you know, then put your name all in the dirt, told everybody everything. What would you do now? This is what I would do. We love them sayings, shame the devil. One of our beloveds said it. I would imply all them beautiful answers that all your folks that called in had, all of them, all of it, all right? With the exception of the one that said, go to another church. Shame the devil. Like one of them said, I'd go take that $5,000, take care of all my sensitive indebtedness that I can, go buy at least three beautiful, ain't gotta be expensive nothing, but beautiful outfits for 3 Sundays. I want to go 3 Sundays. And I would come, wouldn't say nothing to nobody. Everybody be asking questions. I'd be like, you got to talk to the pastor. Talk to the pastor. See, reverting back to the pastor. At the same time, going back to church, and I would sit right next to, in front of, behind, or anything, as close as I can get to the pastor's concubine. Yep. And because I ain't said nothing, nobody's aware what me and the pastor confidentiality was of the agreement, because I don't want to break the non-disclosure. Ooh, I'm saying something. Agreement. And every time that pastor cut an eye, every time I even think he messing up, I just go like this. Might scream out, God is good. When it's time to tithe, I'd use purposely that money that was given to me, kicked aside, to tithe. Why? See, that's you shaming the devil. And eventually, as this go on, the devil gonna have to talk about it, speak about it, because you ain't letting it go away. You just making the devil, ooh, as he stand at that pulpit, you can already know how that feel. Beloved said it already. How you think that man gonna feel? You ain't going nowhere. And then watch this. You make the devil dig more deeper hole for himself, because that after a while, 3 Sundays, 1 Sunday, 2 Sundays gonna be effective. And that the devil gonna be trying to dig deep up out that hole. And every time we tell a lie, come on, beloved, shame the devil. Come on, beloved. To tell a lie, to cover the lie, you gotta tell another lie. And as they keep telling lies, the congregation figure out we ain't been dealing nothing with but a liar. There's a job in there for that individual. And karma won't hit that individual for going that route and not being demonstrous, or, you see what I'm talking about? Because we seen it, beloved. We got video where in the past where a pastor got a young lady pregnant. She came all up in the church and just went ham. Not saying she didn't have no, I ain't never been pregnant before like that. I ain't never been in a situation, so I don't know how she feel, but I know she feel a lot more angry than I would about, you see what I'm talking about? So that's how I would handle it. Sit right next to her. I probably brought a young lady or older lady, whatever she is, I probably hip her on to it. Yeah, hey, look here. I know what y'all did last summer. Still talking about, I know what y'all still doing. Ooh. I ain't gonna say nothing. Who team you on? Team God or team Cat Daddy up there speaking? See, ooh, you know what I'm talking about? And then don't let her get on the winning team. I'm on your team. I want to be forgiven. You see that? Without you having to feel that you saving folks, you save Most High saving folks up in the church. You saving somebody in that church from having to go down this same pattern that he took this young lady. The church don't belong to the pastor is what I'm getting to. The church belong to who, beloved? The churches belong to who, beloved? This where they be getting into. They're my church. I own this church. What? That ain't how you started off when you started it to get the 1090C, 99, you know what I'm saying, free tax and all that stuff. This is the praise of the Lord and Most High. Use God's covering. See how it go? But we come to the point where that ownership, I own this is mine. This is where I pre that. No, this is where Most High. Okay. But I apologize. I forget what era we in sometimes, you know, selfish. You know. It's the people's church. But it's the people's church, right? Much love to it. Yeah, I'll be right there, front seat. And then don't let her get on, don't let her or him, because it could be to switch the role. Don't let them get on board with how I'm doing it, because then we sitting at the front, in the front. Clean. And every time he or she cut an eye, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. I ain't lying. See, you like, why would you do that? He's showing how much he like to give away tithing on the sly. So we're going to get a lot of tithing out of him, or he going to speak that truth. Love to the highest honor. Thank y'all out there, those who watching. That was a good one out there. All right, it go for anybody. It just ain't in no church, man. This is all over the world where this rottenness and stuff like that going on. You know what I'm saying? People that feel that, you know, they can play Monopoly with your life and chess and checkers and stuff like that, and they'll be allowed to if you don't speak on it. All right, once you speak on it, put word on it, especially if you're a divine energy that, you know what you deserve and don't deserve in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do. So once you believe, lean on Most High in the most honest way. And why is it working so abundantly for us now, divine energy? Those that's falling, like, this never happened this way because we are effectively all together. It's not just me. Without you, this doesn't exist. We have a web over our world, the whole world. I speak to the whole world, all branches of religion, all branches of faith. As long as you have that mustard seed within your heart, the Most High, that infinite wisdom that that's unseen but so felt, that you hold that, your prayers be answered. Your positive prayers be answered against any evilness that wants to overtake and demonstrate its godship like the God we serve. It's not possible. You can't serve two. We've been saying that, right? All right, so lovely in the realm. We keep pushing so much. Love y'all out there. Keep doing what y'all do. We stay beautiful with the peace that we hold, because the canvas, hey, some good, hey, is that Ye? Ye out there pushing some good music, I think. And then I heard one before that on the radio. So the radio music even getting better, man. Eclectic, moving, boom, modernizing. Shoot, we're doing things out here. Thank you so much. Allowing my ear to invest in some of these young folks out here that's learning terror, be about the terror. Believe it or not, just keep with the experience that you're doing. You'll weather that storm of not being right about it or whatever. It's no right or wrong, all right? Even if you pattern faking it till you make it with those that are been experiencing stuff like that, You know, don't take on their tone or their frequency so much, but take on the power of them knowing what to do, and then make it your own. Why I'm able to tell you that, what you see right here, you know, Bobby Hemmett, Myra Moss, Valentine, Mr. Browder, all the beloved elders that still walk the realm and are living hero legends today. They have their own moniker, they have their own niche and things like that. And over the unimaginable hours that I spent before anybody knew who I was or whatever I was doing, I was spending hours and hours absorbing these people on how to teach, how to perform because it's performance, along with the knowledge, dialect, and stuff like that, to capture and keep the minds longer than 3 to 5 minutes. We do that. We here, all right? The philosophers of this era that were once upon a time. But what I get to is, you know, I took on the essence of aura and who we are, but I didn't take on them, their personalities. You understand what I'm saying? I have my own personality. All I did was gear and equip myself with everything that they was teaching and giving. Rashad Jamal, so many out there. So many of Black Magic, 19 Keys, all of them. We might have our differences and things like that, but effective on where we're trying to go, all right? What type of trees we're trying to grow, all right? What type of branches we're trying to make lean out there, and what kind of leaves, you know, we need for covering and things like that, all right? It ain't easy. It ain't. You have to live a little life. You have to experience. You have to get up from the experiences. You can't let life get you down, because that's what life is sometimes. It's not so much life, it's ourselves, all right? We can be our worst enemy, or we can be our greatest hero to ourselves, all right? When you do that for yourself, then others look and peep and cool, all right? I dare not, I still continue to say, I get it though. Sean, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. You know, maybe I might take on your personality, your character and all that stuff, because it's this or that, it's positive, it leads me in the right place. That's cool. I like that. That's cool, because that means I'm doing something right, all right? But I will always say, you have your own person inside you screaming, nah, I want to get out too. I want to get out too. So just allow me to be some type of armor equipment that you use, that you got knowledge from, and just like everybody else, but you bring yourself to the forefront. Be the cover of your power. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Be the cover of your power. Don't let me be the cover of it. All right? I leave right this thing. My mom's left me on a lasting expression on this is when she would tell me to do something like that, and I go, or she'd tell me to tell somebody something, and it would just not be off of my cuff and my confidence. I'd be like, my mama said, you already coming. My mama said, da 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 da. And she'd come back. Why you always gotta tell them your mama said it? Why you don't feel the same way? You don't have the confidence that, you see what I'm talking about? So, you know, I got to the point where I was like, hey, look here. This ain't go, you know, whoa. And it was mostly with my friends, you know, because she worked a lot. So I had, you know, I was that kid, had friends over and stuff like that. And stuff, and they would be breaking stuff. I'm like, y'all, come on now, you know we're gonna get caught. Do you like to come over? Because we had, you know, you don't think sometimes as a kid, you just don't. You don't look and gauge, I got more than somebody that. So yeah, we got a little TV and VCR, and I'm not knowing that, you know, my Hispanic brothers and them, they ain't had no VCR and stuff, so I'm watching stuff that they don't get to watch and So, you know, too nice and this and that, you know, she had a little stuff, so something break, I'd be like, boo, you ain't gonna be able to come over no more. She find out you breaking stuff, we breaking stuff over here and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just little things, just give caveat. So just confident, build confident with yourself. That's what for young folks, when you're doing stuff, make it yours. It's your world more than anybody else's. It makes sense too. Who the world belong to? The ones that got more life to give to it. Listen to that again. Who majority of the world should belong to? Should. The ones that have more time and life to give to it. Who the world should belong to? Majority of the world should belong to the ones that have more time and life to give to it. i.e., I'm 56. So in my little mind, my infinite mind, I'm gonna say, let me calculate. I'm gonna do a good one. I got about 55 more years. Play that. So I'd be 100 something. See what I'm talking about? Get there. Some of y'all 20, 25. Ooh, Calculate. You 25, you got at least 75 more years. It's yours. It's more yours than anybody else. See how it go? So long with the 15-year-old, 10-year-old. Come on now. Come on now. The baby. Now you see why so many people like, I ain't having no baby in this world. I don't want that. I don't know the future. Yeah, you don't. So, you know, just because you don't know the future don't mean this baby ain't stopping. So Most High know the future. Ooh, I'm saying something. When the baby's still coming, the babies ain't stopping. Most High control it. They still coming. Hospitals still got deliveries. Still happening. Going on. Keep being love, bro. We out here having being our greatest being down here, trying to have the greatest human experience ever. Think about that. Love on yourself. 3 up, 3 down. Watch it. Noticing the quietness of the holidays. In the quietness, we're in a very unique time because we're hitting how you say periods, timetables that seem like they quiet itself. That makes sense? Outside. So even the quietness outside help amplify you to be quiet inside. So it should help your meditation more. A lot of us to come down, bring down, because we're entwined with each other on our web. Makes sense to me. All right. Be careful though. A lot of around the holidays, if you look at the statistics, around the holidays, money ain't right, this ain't right, that. So you can get in that slump of you're a failure, whatever you've done, No. Don't do that to yourself. Look at the turnabout, look at the time we in. You chalk it up. That's why we have reset our goals and reset our goals and reset our, long-term, short-term and all that stuff. So just know that your future's still even brighter because you got another term to do that. Now, some of us don't look at years and, as like any different than another year or whatever. But it's a compass on you, all right? All right, what I didn't get done this year, boom, hey, I got another year, man. You hear what I'm saying? So throw it over there. Throw it on the next year plate. Don't sit up there and be like, I ain't get this done. I ain't got this. I want to hurt myself. And what? Don't do that to yourself. Don't be heavy on yourself like that. What's the purpose we doing this here? All right, live to fight another day. Ooh. So many of us live to fight another day. Fight who, Sean? There's some of us out here fighting ourselves. That's it. And we meditating, praising, uplifting ourselves, staying positive so we can hurry up and get out our way. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't a hurry. All right. Keep being good to yourself. Purposeful. Be good to yourself. All right. Be more honest to yourself. These are key things. Be more honest to yourself. And then be more aware of yourself. Give you 3. All right? Give you 3. Stay loved up out there. It's working. We're working out here. Human beings are working out here. Real talk. We're going to realize some things. Hell, all of us beings, aliens, celestials, we over here looking for the aliens. I keep telling y'all, look in the mirror. Love y'all, man. Peace to the love. Stay up.